March 2025 is about to be a hot mess in the best and worst ways. The cosmos is stirring up power struggles, romantic plot twists, and financial facepalms, and not everyone is making it out with their dignity intact. Will you rise like a cosmic powerhouse or crash and burn in your own dynamic storyline? Stick around because you need to hear this. Welcome to the Transcendent Revolution, where we don't sugarcoat your horoscope, we spill it like fresh tea. March is serving up overconfidence with a side of impulse spending, main character energy mixed with relationship drama, and for some of you, a much-needed cosmic reality check. This month, secrets will be exposed, seductions will be risky, and someone, maybe you, might just get humbled by the universe. Oh, so you thought March was going to be a chill, cozy ride? Think again. This month is serving you a piping hot cup of deal with it, straight from the celestial kitchen. Family drama? Check. Emotional whiplash? Absolutely. A sudden urge to redecorate your entire fucking house? You bet. But don't worry, Aries. You thrive in chaos. So let's break it down before you burn everything to the ground. For a sign that prefers to set things on fire rather than light a scented candle, you're weirdly craving comfort this month. Home will feel like your fortress, and shockingly, you might even give a fuck about your family. But don't get too soft, because if someone disrupts your peace, that comfort zone could turn into a crime scene. Keep the drama to Netflix, not your living room. For a few intense hours, you're it. Confidence? Maxed out. Charisma? Through the roof. People will actually listen to you for once, so use this energy to make shit happen. If you've been waiting to shoot your shot, whether that's a new project, a new romance, or finally telling your boss where they can shove it, this is your moment. You're feeling all warm and fuzzy. You might actually enjoy people. Ew. Whether it's friends, lovers, or strangers at a party, you're radiating approachable, which is weird for you. If there's someone you've been meaning to charm, now's the time. But be careful. Love bombing is fun until you wake up wondering why someone is texting you 57 times. Reality? Who needs it? Your intuition is screaming, but so are your delusions. Someone or something is giving you mixed signals, and you will misinterpret them if you're not careful. Love? Lies? A scam disguised as an opportunity? It's all on the table. Hold off on impulsive decisions, unless you enjoy learning things the hard way. You're in your detective era. Suddenly you're overanalyzing texts, dissecting conversations, and questioning everything. If there's a mystery in your life, you will crack it. Just don't spiral into an existential crisis. Nobody has time for that. Your mouth is running faster than your brain. You're sharp, witty, and possibly too honest. Watch what you say unless you're trying to start World War III in the group chat. This is also a great time to reconnect with siblings. But if they're the kind that borrowed your stuff and never gave it back, maybe wait till next month. Your brain is going off. Thoughts are ping-ponging at light speed, which is great for plotting your next move, but terrible for decision-making. If you can't sit still, just roll with it. Take a trip, binge a podcast, or finally reply to those 87 unread texts. Just don't sign anything major unless you want regret delivered overnight. You're craving comfort, aesthetics, and maybe a little romance. If you suddenly feel the need to rearrange your entire home at 3 a.m., blame Venus. But also, don't let this energy make you too soft. If you start dreaming about some romantic comedy fantasy, remember, just because it looks good doesn't mean it is good. Get ready because your relationships are in the ring. Whether it's your lover, business partner, or your favorite frenemy, tension is brewing. If your patience is thinner than your phone battery, don't engage in a war you can't win. Pick your battles wisely, or just enjoy the drama. Because, oh, there will be drama. March is a roller coaster. Some days you're the star. Other days you're dodging emotional landmines. But hey, Aries, that's your playground. Keep your head up, your mouth somewhat under control, and ride the chaos like the badass you are. Leo, the cosmos has spoken, and apparently it wants you to sit your dramatic ass down and turn your life into a season finale. 1 minute, you're the life of the party, and the next, you're questioning your entire existence in the shower. March is bringing secret haters, impulsive spending, and an identity crisis. But make it fabulous. Suddenly, you're craving alone time. You, the one who thrives off attention, are avoiding people like they owe you money. If you feel paranoid, you might not be wrong. There's a chance some fake-ass energy is lingering around. Keep your circle tighter than your budget after a shopping spree and trust your intuition. If someone gives you vibes, believe them the first time. Success is calling, but will you pick it up? If you've been waiting for that career breakthrough, a raise, or just some overdue recognition, this transit is handing it to you on a silver platter. Act like you deserve it, because you do. Just don't let that ego get too inflated. Not everyone can handle a Leo at full power. For a few hours, you actually have your shit together. Confidence is up, energy is flowing, and people aren't annoying for once. Use this golden window wisely. Secure the bag, make the move, or just revel in the fact that for once, life isn't dragging you. You thought it was going to be smooth sailing? Ha! The universe said time for some fuckery. Unexpected changes, mood swings, and general what the fuck is happening energy are all on the menu. Keep it cool, avoid major decisions, and maybe resist the urge to tell someone off. This is where life decides to humble you. Responsibilities pile up, and suddenly you're the go-to person for fixing shit. Feeling unsupported? Same. But don't mope. Boss up. The transit forces you to handle business like a pro, even if you'd rather be sipping cocktails in the sun. Surprise opportunities? Yes. Random wild ideas? Absolutely. Just don't mistake impulse for intuition. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. But hey, life's boring without a little risk, so enjoy the adventure. Just don't bet your rent money on it. Your imagination is in overdrive, but so are your blind spots. If someone's selling you a dream, double check the fine print. Whether it's a relationship, a financial decision, or just a brilliant idea at 3 a.m., wait until the fog clears before making moves. You're networking, socializing, and maybe even plotting world domination with your squad. Expect a lot of convos about the future, and if you don't have a plan yet, now's the time to get one. But be warned, obligations are not your thing this month, so don't overcommit to anything you'll regret later. You're deep in thought, analyzing your life, and probably overthinking every single interaction. The good news? You're sharp as hell right now. The bad news? You might talk yourself into things that could change the game. Choose your words wisely. Spending like a millionaire when your bank account says humble yourself? Try not to let indulgence get the best of you. Also, watch your attitude. People might adore you, but if you start acting like royalty without the crown, expect some side-eye. Your mouth, a loaded weapon. You're speaking your mouth with zero filter, which is great for business but terrible for keeping the peace. If you're dealing with contracts, legal matters, or just an argument with your cousin, read the fine print before you go off. March is a cocktail of highs, lows, and a little sprinkle of delusion. You'll be social, then antisocial. On top of the world, then questioning your entire existence. Welcome to the Leo experience. Keep your head high, keep your wallet closed, and your intuition sharper than your clapbacks. Now go forth, be fabulous, and try not to start unnecessary shit, unless it's worth it. March is coming in hot and it's putting a giant magnifying glass in your relationships. You're about to find out who's real and who needs to be blocked. Expect drama, unexpected flings, deep conversations, and, if you're not careful, one hell of a messy situationship. Let's get into it before you self-sabotage. 1 minute, you're all about love and compromise, and the next, you're side-eyeing your partner like they just said something unforgivable. If your relationship is solid, congrats! This is your moment to play house. But if things are rocky, get ready for a showdown. And if you're single, someone new will catch your eye. But are they a soulmate or just a distraction? Stay woke. For a few golden hours, you're the life of the party, the smooth talker, the one everyone wants to be around. Use this wisely. Schedule that important meeting, set that thirst trap, or charm your way into whatever you want. Just don't waste it by staying home binging Netflix. Your words are dangerous right now, in the best way. You can talk your way into anything. Perfect time for deep convos, plotting business moves, or making someone fall in love with your mind. But use this wisely. Don't go convincing yourself that your ex has changed just because they sent a "Hey stranger" text message. Wild shit will happen. Maybe an old flame resurfaces. Maybe you meet someone who changes your entire perspective on life. Maybe you just decide to buy a plane ticket on impulse. Either way, expect the unexpected and don't be a rigid little shit about it. Your intuition is screaming, but will you listen? Probably not. This transit has you deep in your feelings, romanticizing everything and falling for illusions. If something or someone seems too good to be true, trust me, it is. Double check the facts before you make a fool of yourself. It's all about partnerships this month, whether it's love, business, or the one friend who always asks for favors but never returns them. You're reevaluating who actually belongs in your life. Keep the real ones close and cut the dead weight. No, seriously. Why are you still entertaining certain people? You're charming as hell right now, but be careful. So is everyone else. Deep conversations? Yes. Intense debates? Definitely. But if someone's trying to sell you a dream or an MLM scheme, read between the lines before you sign your soul away. Oh, you thought your love life was about to be peaceful? Cute. This transit is making everything feel intense. You want deep, soul-connecting movie scene passion, or nothing at all. If someone's been playing it safe with you, they're about to get left in the dust. Also, expect some financial drama, whether that's a sugar daddy or mama offer, or a sudden urge to invest in something questionable. Your energy is directed toward big goals right now. You're networking, scheming, and making things happen. If you've been waiting to launch a project, do it. Just don't get too caught up in other people's dreams. Stay focused on your own back. March is a wild ride, Sagittarius. Your relationships are under a microscope. Your instincts are playing tricks on you, and the temptation to make questionable choices is high. So think twice before sending that risky text. Stay sharp in business, and maybe don't fall in love with potential this month. What's the worst impulsive decision you've made lately? Taurus, get ready because March is not here to coddle you. Your to-do list? Exploding. Your patience? Non-existent. Your ability to keep your cool when people start acting a fool? Hanging by a thread. This month, you'll be juggling errands, dodging drama, and wondering why the hell everyone is so needy. It's gonna be a ride. If you were hoping for a quiet month, not happening. Earphone? Blowing up. Your schedule? Packed. People? So annoying. But you'll charm your way through it. Expect last-minute plans, unexpected convos, and the realization that if you don't start keeping a calendar, you might actually lose your fucking mind. Your thoughts are running at 100 miles per hour, and you think you're making sense. But are you? Beware of talking yourself into things too quickly. And if you start overanalyzing that one text someone sent at 2 a.m., put the phone down. Not everything is a hidden message, babe. For a few hours, you're the person everyone wants to be around. Social events? Yes. Random heart-to-hearts? Absolutely. Someone new catching your eye? Possibly dangerous, definitely entertaining. Enjoy the attention, just don't start thinking that every connection is fate. Some are just good lighting and charisma. You are feeling yourself right now. Your energy is magnetic. Your drive is unstoppable. And if someone tells you no, you'll probably just do it anyway. This is prime time to make moves, take the lead, and remind everyone why you're the boss. Right when you're flying high, life throws you some real grown-up shit. Maybe a deadline sneaks up on you. Maybe a family member is acting out. Or maybe you suddenly remember that fun means nothing when your bills are due. Suck it up. Handle business, and then reward yourself with something extravagant. For a brief moment, you're gonna believe in fairy tales, love at first sight, and that one shady friend's excuses. It's all an illusion. Keep your eyes open because not everyone around you is as honest as they claim. And please, don't go making impulsive emotional decisions. You will regret them. March is all about the bag, baby. If your finances are messy, fix it. If you've been waiting for the right time to level up your income, now is the moment. But be careful, money can come and go just as fast. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should buy it. Yes, I'm talking to you and that designer wish list. Your brain is locked onto money moves, and that's great unless you start overanalyzing every fucking thing. Are you really being responsible or are you just giving yourself anxiety? Find the balance between smart planning and unnecessary stress. And for the love of all things holy, read the fine print before signing anything. You're smooth this month. like dangerously smooth. You could sell ice to a polar bear, charm your way out of trouble, and talk your way into someone's heart or bed. Just don't let this persuasive energy go to waste. Use it to make connections that actually matter. Your home life? Chaotic. Your emotions? Volatile. If someone dares test you this month, may the stars have mercy on them, because you won't. Family, roommates, or partners might be on your last nerve, so take a deep breath before you explode. Or don't. Sometimes people need to be put in their place. March is fast, loud, and messy, but so are you when life gets exciting. Ride the wave, keep your temper in check, and make fucking sure that any risk you take come with a backup plan. Stay sharp, stay fabulous, and don't let anyone play you. Virgo, this month is a professional battlefield. The universe is putting a spotlight on your career, reputation, and self-worth. Either you're getting that promotion, sealing the deal, or burning bridges and calling it setting boundaries. Either way, people are watching, so let's make sure you don't embarrass yourself. Whether you like it or not, people are paying attention. If you've been working your ass off, you'll finally get the recognition you deserve. But if you've been half-assing things, prepare for some uncomfortable feedback. Your boss, your clients, hell, maybe even your dad has something to say. Whether you take it like a pro or have a full-blown meltdown, it's up to you. For a few golden hours, you're smooth as hell. If you need to negotiate, impress someone, or fix a situation with an oops, my bad smile, this is the time. Milk it, but don't push your luck. Just because you're persuasive doesn't mean you're invincible. Responsibilities? They're piling up. Feeling overwhelmed? Of course you are. Whether it's work, family, or just life being unnecessarily extra, this transit is making you face reality. Get your shit together, handle business, and don't cry in the break room. Just when you think you've got things under control, the universe says, let's shake things up. This could be a sudden job opportunity, a last-minute event, or a realization that makes you rethink everything. Stay open-minded and don't be afraid to roll with it. Virgo, focus. Your emotions are clouding your judgment and your imagination is running wild. If someone is giving you mixed signals, don't fill in the blanks with wishful thinking. And please, double-check your facts before making an impulsive decision. Work, status, and success. This month, that's your entire personality. Whether you're climbing the corporate ladder or running your own empire, your every move matters. Keep it professional, but don't let ambition turn you into a workaholic gremlin. And if someone tries to test you, pass with flying colors. Your words are powerful right now. Whether you're negotiating, pitching ideas, or just making small talk with important people, every conversation matters. But be careful, Mercury loves receipts, and anything you say can and will be used against you. Friendships, collaborations, and who you know are your secret weapons this month. Whether it's business connections, social circles, or potential lovers, you're magnetic. Just don't get so caught up in people-pleasing that you forget your own goals. Your drive? Fueled by cash. If there's an opportunity to make more money, you will take it. But spending temptations are dangerous right now. Ask yourself, do I really need to do this or am I just trying to fill a void? March is your career glow-up moment or a public disaster. Your choice. Stay sharp, handle your money wisely, and don't let emotions fuck up your judgment. Reputation is currency, so protect yours like it's a fucking investment. What's the worst work-related mistake you've ever made? Capricorn, the universe is coming for you this month, and let's just say it's about to expose who's really on your team and who's just here for the free ride. Your relationships, your patience, and your sanity are all on trial. Will you rise above or will you drag some people through the mud? Let's get into it. Your partner, friends, coworkers, everyone's getting evaluated. If someone's been getting on your nerves, expect a confrontation or an epic ghosting. And if you're single, get ready for somebody to slide into your DMs. But you're not impressed easily. Your mood is fluctuating and patience? Non-existent. If someone challenges you today, they're playing with fire. You're feeling misunderstood, underappreciated, and one rude email away from quitting your job and living off the grid. Just breathe before you clap back. Some people aren't worth the energy. Something or someone is suddenly rubbing you the wrong way. Your standards are high, and anything less than flawless effort is getting a side eye. You might even catch yourself questioning your entire romantic history. Like, why did I even entertain that? If you're in a relationship, don't start drama just because you're bored. But if your gut is screaming red flag, maybe listen. Oh, you're mad. The tiniest inconvenience might set you off. And let's just say, not everyone can handle a Capricorn in zero tolerance mode. Whether it's a work issue, a relationship fight, or just someone breathing too loud near you, proceed with caution before you burn bridges just for fun. If life's been messy, March is forcing you to clean it up. Bills, deadlines, responsibilities, it's all catching up. You'll want to disappear, but you won't because you're Capricorn and you handle shit like a boss. Just don't isolate yourself too much. Being independent doesn't mean you have to suffer in silence. You're locked in grind mode, whether you like it or not. The universe is putting all your focus on work, health, and productivity. If you've been slacking, that ends now. If you've been overworking, well, you're probably just gonna keep doing that. Just don't forget to eat and sleep, okay? Your brain is on fire, but like in a good way. Lists, schedules, problem solving, you're thriving in chaos. The downside? Everyone around you suddenly seems stupid and inefficient, and that is testing your soul. Just remember, not everyone is built like you, bestie. Relationships are under the microscope, but this time you're the one in control. If things have been rocky, expect a reset. If you're single, someone's definitely interested, but you won't let them waste your time. Love is cute, but power dynamics? Now that is what keeps things interesting. Your career is demanding everything from you, and honestly, you like it. You're strategizing, making moves, and maybe even plotting a total career takeover. But be warned, if you start power tripping, you will make enemies. Play the game smart, not reckless. March is here to test you. People will be annoying, work will be demanding, and your temper hanging by a thread. But Capricorn, you thrive in high-pressure situations. Just remember, not every battle is worth fighting, and not every idiot deserves your attention. What's the pettiest reason you've ever cut someone off? Gemini, this month is a hot fucking mess, but like in the best way possible. One minute you're rolling in money, the next, you're considering selling feet pics just to recover from your impulse spending. Social life? Popping. Work? Kinda shaky. Drama? Oh, absolutely. So let's dive into the chaos before you text your ex out of boredom. You thought you were gonna be responsible this month? How cute. Suddenly, money is the only thing on your mind. How to make it, how to spend it, how to convince yourself that a $300 pair of shoes is an investment. Just please, before you swipe that card, ask yourself, do I need this, or am I just trying to fill the emotional void? For a brief, magical few hours, you've got your shit together. Confidence, radiating. Charisma, unmatched. People will listen to you, so use it wisely. If you've got an important meeting, a flirty text to send, or a business move to make, do it now. So you're feeling a little too invincible, huh? This transit is about to humble your ass real quick. Overpromising, overspending, overindulging, all of it. Don't let a temporary high trick you into making dumbass decisions that future you is gonna have to clean up. The universe is about to slap some sense into you. You might wake up feeling low-key overwhelmed, high-key over it. Responsibilities glaring at you. You can get your shit together today. Just don't let the stress make you spiral into ignore everything and scroll TikTok mode. Surprise, bitch! Something unexpected is about to shake up your routine. Could be an opportunity, could be some unplanned drama, could be that one ex suddenly popping up again. Whatever it is, just roll with it. This is the type of chaos you live for. Your intuition, questionable. Your ability to be scammed, at an all-time high. Someone or something is feeding your bullshit. And if you're not careful, you will fall for it. Double check everything, especially if it involves money, love, or someone making too many promises. Confidence, maxed. Attention, coming your way, whether you want it or not. If you've been waiting for a glow-up era, this is it. But don't let it get to your head. There's a fine line between main character energy and borderline narcissism. Your mind is a fucking supercomputer this month. Quick, witty, and full of ideas. But you might be talking just to hear yourself at this point. Not every thought needs to be shared. especially that one about texting your ex. You're craving comfort, luxury, and a whole lot of retail therapy. Money is coming in, but you'll probably spend it just as fast. If you're thinking about making a big financial move, pause. Make sure it's not just your emotional spending addiction talking. Romance? Messy. Passion? Unhinged. 1 minute you're flirting like a pro. The next, you're questioning why you ever liked the person in the first place. Your energy is chaotic, your impulses are questionable, and your ability to avoid drama? Non-existent. Just try not to start fires just for fun. March is a chaotic masterpiece, Gemini. You'll be rich, then broke, inspired, then spiraling, winning, then wondering why the fuck you made that decision. Keep your ego in check, your bank account locked down, and your delusions under control. Libra, you're craving freedom this month. Freedom from routine, from people's dumbass opinions, and from anything that feels like a cage. But here's the problem. That itch for adventure could have you making reckless choices, running your mouth, or picking fights just to feel alive. Let's break down this chaos before you end up ghosting everyone and booking a one-way flight. Routine? Hate it. Small talk? Over it. The same faces, same places, same old blah. Suffocating. You need new experiences, whether it's a last-minute trip, a wild new idea, or diving into a philosophical spiral at 3 a.m. No, Libra, you don't need to change your whole life overnight. But if you start feeling bored and reckless, remember, not every impulse needs to be acted on immediately. You're at war with yourself. Do you want to be loved or left the fuck alone? 1 minute, you're craving validation. The next, you're irritated that people need things from you. Relationships are tense because you're feeling unbalanced. But hey, when were you ever balanced? Try not to project your own indecision onto the people around you. You actually have responsibilities. I know, it's gross. But something is forcing you to deal with this shit instead of running away from it. Annoying, right? Whether it's work, bills, or someone calling you out for not following through, you cannot dodge this one. Just handle it so you can get back to the fun. You're craving spontaneity, and trust me, you'll get it. Random surprises, unexpected opportunities, and maybe even a chance encounter that shake things up. But you love a little chaos. Just don't say yes to every wild idea that pops into your head, or every red flag disguised as a fun time. You are romanticizing everything. That shady situation, maybe it's fate. That questionable person, maybe they're misunderstood. That impulsive idea, maybe it'll change my life. No, babe, it's probably not destiny. It's Neptune making you gullible as fuck. Think before you leap. This month, you want more. More excitement, more knowledge, more meaning. If your job, relationship, or life feels like it's a dead end, you will start questioning everything. This is good, as long as you don't burn everything down before you have a solid escape plan. You have thoughts, and you're sharing them whether people like it or not. Normally, you're a diplomatic little charmer, but this month, your filter is thin. If you don't want to start unnecessary fights or get canceled, maybe think before you tweet. Your charm is a career weapon this month. You're making connections, impressing the right people, and possibly catching feelings for someone with authority. Boss, mentor, or just someone with I can ruin your life energy. Just remember, reputation matters. Play smart. Subtle? Not this month. You're on a go mode. Bold, unfiltered, and doing whatever the fuck you want. If people try to slow you down, you'll bulldoze right over them. Just make sure you're direct, not destructive. Because once you piss people off, there's no undo button. March is a mix of brilliant ideas, impulsive decisions, and questionable judgment. You'll want to shake shit up, and honestly, you should. But before you blow up your life, ask yourself, is this a smart risk or are you just bored? Choose wisely, Libra. What's the most impulsive thing you've ever done while bored? Aquarius, this month is serving work stress, emotional outbursts, and one too many reality checks. You'll be bouncing between overachiever mode and total escapism, trying to avoid responsibilities while simultaneously spiraling over them. And don't even get me started on the drama you're about to create in your love life. Let's unpack this mess before you self-sabotage. March is about work, discipline, and routines, which sounds great until you realize you actually have to do things. You're overanalyzing, overstressing, and probably overreacting to feedback from your boss or that one annoying coworker who just exists to test you. You will get shit done, but don't work yourself into the ground. Also, if your body starts acting out, headaches, stress pains, or just an overwhelming need to nap for 12 hours straight, listen to it. You think you're unstoppable? You're hyped, optimistic, and convinced that nothing can go wrong, which is exactly why something probably will. You might make one too many promises, commit to things you can't actually handle, or spend money like you're Jeff Bezos. Moderation exists for a reason. Your intuition is either spiritual guru mode or full-blown delusion. You want to believe people's sweet words, but bestie, Neptune is fogging up your vision. Double check everything before making decisions. And maybe don't trust that one shady person sliding into your DMs. Romantic energy is off the charts, but so is the drama. You're feeling generous with your affection, but also a little too willing to bend over backward for people who don't deserve it. Set some boundaries. If you're single, flirting is fun, but make sure it's not with someone who gives you walking red flag energy. Oh, you love an argument this month. Someone disagrees with you? They're clearly wrong. Your patience is non-existent and your ability to clap back is at an all-time high. Just don't start unnecessary drama just because you're bored. Unless, of course, its entertainment value is worthy. Life is too fucking serious lately and you're ready to shake things up. Whether it's dating, partying, or diving into something completely ridiculous, you need excitement. The catch? Your bank account, your responsibilities, and your common sense might not agree with you. You're in peak storytelling mode. Whether it's hyping yourself up, smooth talking your way out of something, or just flirting with everyone for fun, your words hold power. Just make sure you're not promising things you actually can't deliver, because someone will call you out. Your charm is making waves at work, whether it's impressing your boss or flirting with that one coworker you swore you'd never get involved with. Your social skills will save you from some of your messes, but don't let your playful nature distract you from actual responsibilities. You're done with your routine, whether it's a spontaneous trip, a deep dive into some weird new philosophy, or just the urge to change your entire damn life. You're seeking something different. Just make sure you're not running from your problems instead of actually dealing with them. March is chaotic in the best way, but also low-key dangerous if you let your impulses take over. You're gonna want everything, all at once, but balance exists for a reason. Pace yourself, fact-check before you believe everything, and try not to start unnecessary fights just for entertainment. What's the most impulsive decision you've ever made that actually turned out great? Cancer, this month is serving big emotions, even bigger reactions, and a questionable amount of self-reflection. You're sensitive, moody, and ready to take everything personally. But when aren't you? Whether you're about to cry, fight, or disappear into hermit mode, let's break down this emotional roller coaster before you self-destruct. This is main character energy, but like in an over-dramatic Netflix drama kind of way. You're high-key reactive, low-key taking everything personally, and absolutely convinced that everyone is out to ruin your vibe. They're not, but will that stop you from overanalyzing every single interaction? Absolutely not. One minute you're thriving, the next, everything is falling apart. Your emotions are waging war on your rational mind, and unfortunately, they're winning. Avoid starting fights, making life-altering decisions, or texting your ex. You will regret all of the above by tomorrow. Your confidence is sky high, but so is your ability to make bad decisions. Overeating, over-drinking, over-promising. Check, check, and check. Take a breath before you say yes to things you can actually follow through on. No, you do not need to online shop your feelings away. This is the brick wall moment. Something or someone is about to remind you that life isn't all sunshine and manifesting your dream life on Pinterest. You will have to deal with responsibilities. Annoying, I know. And if you've been avoiding something, it's catching up. You're bored and craving something, anything, different. The urge to switch things up is real, but before you make a drastic change, ask yourself, am I doing this for fun or because I'm emotionally spiraling? Your emotions are on acid today, and not in a good way. You're romanticizing everything, your past, your future, and possibly that toxic ex who ruined your life. Be careful of what and who you trust because not everything is as magical as it seems. You're in full retreat mode, hiding from the world and questioning literally everything. This is good for healing, bad for being a functioning human. If you need to disappear for a bit to get your shit together, do it. Just don't cut off everyone who actually cares about you. Your thoughts are deep, emotional, and probably keep you up at night. You're replaying the past, overanalyzing conversations, and low-key convincing yourself that everyone hates you. They don't. Get out of your own head before you drive yourself completely insane. Your charm is on fire and people are noticing. You're in the mood to look good, feel good, and maybe attract some new romantic energy. Or revive something messy, your call. Just be careful. Don't say yes to someone just because they're paying you attention. Your personal life is intense and your family or roommates or partner is getting on your last nerve. You could try to keep the peace, or you could go full-on telenovela meltdown over the dishes in the sink. Your choice. March is moody, messy, and mildly unhinged, so basically perfect for you. Just think before you act. Don't let your feelings run the show, and for the love of all things holy, step away from your phone before you send that text. Scorpio this month is giving deep, dark, and dangerous. You're lurking in the shadows, analyzing everything, and probably plotting world domination. But before you let your emotions drag you into the abyss, or into someone's bed you swore you'd never return to, let's break down why March is about to expose all your hidden desires. Your soul is craving depth, which means superficial bullshit will not be tolerated. Small talk? Absolutely not. Fake people? Blocked. You want to know everything about everything, and yes, that includes lurking through someone's old texts, emails, and possibly their birth chart, for research purposes only, of course. You're on full-on obsession mode, whether it's a new person, an old grudge, or a person you should absolutely avoid, but won't. Also, watch your mood swings, because you will go from brooding mastermind to raging hurricane in under 5 seconds. Something or someone is about to put your whole life under a microscope. Maybe it's your boss questioning your choices, or maybe it's your situationship realizing they can't play games with you anymore. Either way, prepare to face the truth, even if it's ugly. You're craving something unpredictable, and guess what? The universe is about to deliver. Expect unexpected drama, shocking truth, or a wild opportunity that throws your entire routine out the window. Should you take the risk? Hell yes! You're feeling mystical, dreamy, and maybe a little too trusting. Someone might try to sell you a fantasy or straight up lie to your face, and you might believe them. Don't. If something feels off, it is. Stay sharp. Don't get played. You're either rising like a phoenix or setting fire to everything you once cared about. This transit is dragging your shadows into the light, forcing you to deal with your trust issues, power struggles, and toxic attachments. If something isn't serving you, cut it loose. Also, secrets? Exposed. If someone's been hiding anything, it's about to come to light. Or maybe you're the one keeping secrets. Better be careful. Your mind is razor sharp, and you're seeing through people like a psychic detective. You already know who's lying, who's scheming, and who's about to spiral. If someone tries to gaslight you, just smile and watch them crumble. Also, you're thinking about sex, power, and hidden truths a lot right now. But what else is new? You might get obsessed with a topic, dive into some spiritual or occult research, or start plotting a revenge arc. Use this power wisely. You're attracted to people who feel dangerous, exciting, or completely different from your usual type. Maybe you're falling for someone foreign, mysterious, or highly educated. A hot professor fantasy? We support it. If you're traveling, you might meet someone who rocks your world, literally and figuratively. If you're stuck at home, your love life still feels like an adventure. You might be craving something deeper or reevaluating who truly deserves your time. Your anger is bubbling under the surface and you might not even know why. Someone is testing your patience and your ability to not completely destroy them. The best revenge? Stay quiet, strategize, and strike when they least expect it. Also, be mindful of self-sabotage. If you start wrecking your own progress out of frustration, check yourself before you ruin something good. March is about obsession, transformation, and shocking truths. You're uncovering secrets, letting go of dead weight, and stepping into your power. But not everything is as it seems. What's the pettiest thing you've ever done to get revenge? Pisces, this month is juicy. Think romance, drama, and some truly what the fuck moments. You're dreamy, messy, and dangerously magnetic right now, which means people are watching, obsessing, and possibly plotting around you. But before you float off into a fantasy land, let's talk about why March might just be your own personal telenovela. You're in the mood to flirt, create, and make some reckless life choices. And honestly, I support it. You're feeling yourself, and so is everyone else. Expect romantic confessions, risky DM slides, and spontaneous weekend plans that could go very right or very wrong. But fun and chaos are basically dating right now, and you might get dragged into the drama. If you're not careful, that one ex, probably lurking. That hot but questionable stranger, dangerously tempting. Tread lightly or don't. Just make sure you look good while doing it. You're radiating confidence and people are noticing. Use this to your advantage. Need a favor? Ask for it. Want to shoot your shot? Do it. Thinking about making a power move? Now's the time. Just don't get cocky because, listen, your confidence is sky high, but your self-restraint is non-existent. You're either spending money like you're in a rap video, making wild promises that you know you won't keep, or taking on way too much because you swear you've got this. You don't. Calm your ass down before you have regrets. This transit is serving delusion, seduction, and possible scams. You're sensitive as hell right now, and that means you might believe some sweet-talking liar, or you become one yourself. Someone is either whispering sweet nothings that mean nothing, or you're romanticizing the bare minimum. Again, get receipts before you believe anything. You might be feeling sentimental, nostalgic, or just straight up tired of everyone's bullshit. Home feels safe, but it's also a little suffocating. Your family might need you more than usual, or they're just being extra annoying. This is a great time to cleanse your space, set boundaries, or finally unpack that suitcase you've ignored for 2 weeks. There's some tea brewing in your home life, and you might be the one spilling it. Old family drama, childhood memories, or long-lost secrets? Expect them to resurface. Also, if your intuition is screaming at you about something shady, listen. Your love life is a fucking movie right now. Flirtations are turning into full-blown entanglements, and if you're already in a relationship, things are spicy. Feeling extra romantic, artsy, and playful? That's Venus working her magic. If you're single, be careful. You might attract someone who's either perfect or perfectly toxic. If you're taken, make sure your wandering eyes don't cause unnecessary chaos. You're hungry for transformation, whether that's a major glow up, a new career move, or burning your past to the ground and starting over. This is big boss energy, but also dangerous as fuck. Power struggles, obsessive tendencies, and a possible argument over money could all pop up this month. March is about pleasure, risk, and illusion. You're living in a fantasy world, but reality will check you if you're not careful. You can manifest magic or create chaos, but either way, it's going to be one hell of a ride. March is coming in hot, messy, and absolutely unapologetic. Some of you are about to level up. Some are about to learn a hard lesson, and a few of you, well, let's just say you might want to brace for impact. So tell me, are you surviving or thriving this month? Drop a comment with your biggest March prediction or confession. I won't judge. Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications because April's energy, even more scandalous. I love you guys. Bye!